Joshua was facing a bad situation, but he said, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. I tell you, it's about time that some of you take your houses back. Some of you need to take your houses. You've got children running your house. You've got children making the rules. There's something wrong with that picture. But I'm going to do like old Joshua. Say, as for me and my house, if you don't want to go by the rules here, you need to hit the door. But as for me and everybody standing here, we will serve the Lord. When both his health and his wealth left him, Job was facing a bad situation. But I heard him say, the Lord give it, and the Lord take it away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Down in the Garden of Gethsemane, Jesus found himself facing a bad situation. Can you think about Jesus, the Son of God, with power to spare, but find himself facing a bad situation? Well, what you gonna do, Jesus? He prayed to his Father. He says, Father, I don't want to go to Calvary. Oh, I don't want to carry that cross. But nevertheless, not my will, but let thy will be done. They whipped him. Didn't they do it? They spit on him. Then they put a cross of thorns upon his head. They placed a purple robe on his shoulder and marched him from judgment hall to judgment hall. Yes, yonder he goes with a cross on his shoulder. Yonder he goes on his way to Calvary. I just stopped to tell you that Calvary was a bad situation. Do I have a witness? Calvary was a bad situation. But on Calvary, Jesus gave his life for a dying world. Anybody glad? I'm so glad that he gave his life out on Calvary. On Calvary, some stuff happened. On Calvary, the mysteries of prophecy are revealed. There are a whole lot of prophecy that was revealed on the cross of Calvary. The majestic of the Lord is vindicated on Calvary, and the great problems of human redemption was solved on Calvary. The door of heaven is open, and the foundation of salvation is unsealed. Calvary, 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 Calvary. Oh, he died on Calvary. Calvary was a bad place. Luke, come here, Luke. Calvary. What you say, Luke? Is Calvary a bad place? Luke would tell us. What you say, Luke? Luke said, and when they will come to the place which is called Calvary, where they crucified him, and the malefactors, one on the right hand, one on the left, while they were hanging there on their own crosses. Yes, one of the thieves who was on his cross beside Jesus, he looked over at Jesus and said, look here, man, if you are the Christ, it's time to do something. If you are the Christ, save yourself. And while you're saving yourself, save us too. But the other robber looked over Jesus and said to that thief, shut your mouth. Have you have no fear of God to speak thus while you are suffering the same fate with this man? But we deserve to die. But this man has done no wrong. When this man said to Jesus, Lord, Lord, when you get in your kingdom, please, remember me every now and then. When I'm burdened down, I've got to steal away all by myself and say, Lord, Lord, please remember me. And Jesus looked at him and said, today, you shall be with me in paradise. Oh, paradise. I wish I had time to talk about paradise. There's some stuff about paradise that you should know. I'll just tell you this, that paradise is not heaven. Oh, that's another sermon. It's a good one, but another one. He died out on that cross. He died. Didn't he die? He died till the sun refused to shine. He died till the moon and the stars went somewhere and hid themselves. He died. Didn't he die? To dead folk got up out the grave and walked the streets of Jerusalem. Didn't he die? Put him in the grave. But hallelujah, early, the Thursday morning, when what looked bad start to look good. Early, the bad thing start to look good. Oh, early, what felt bad bad started to feel good. But early the Thursday morning, up from the grave, he arose, looking good now. He stepped out on resurrection bound. I heard him say, all power, all power, all power is in my hand. What kind of power? Power over every situation. Power to talk right. Power to walk right. Power to live right. All power is in my hand. Whatever you need, Jesus found a way to fix it on Calvary. If you're broke, he fixed it on Calvary. If you're sick, he fixed it on Calvary. He found a way to break the yoke. He found a way to set you free. He found a way to lift your burdens. He found a way to bring you out. Won't he bring you out of a bad situation? Look to Calvary. Look to Jesus. Jesus. When I'm in trouble, I say Jesus. Jesus. Mary's baby. Jesus. My company keeper. Jesus. Jesus. The more I call him, the better I feel. Jesus. Jesus. I feel joy when I say Jesus. Jesus. Oh, what a beautiful name. Jesus. My heart fixer. Jesus. My mind regulator. Jesus. Jesus. Hey, hey, hey. Jesus. My lily of the valley. My bright and morning star. Is there anybody here? Don't fool me. Is there anybody here that knows me, Jesus? Won't he bring you out of a bad situation? If you know he will, just lift your hand. If you really know it, say yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you for going to Calvary. Thank you for setting me free. Thank you for bringing me out. Yes, sir. Hallelujah. Well, he come out. Jesus is the example. And Calvary. I don't care what you're going through. Bring it down, bring it down. I don't care what you're going through. No one in this building has faced a bad situation like Calvary. You think you have? Let me see your hand. Ain't no nail prints in nobody's hands in there. Next time you start complaining, look, no nail prints in. You look at your feet. Look at your side. The next time you start complaining about your little old situation that you call bad. Calvary was a bad situation.